If this video finds you, know that it is meant for you. I'm not going to put any trending audios, hashtags, yada yada. You get the gist. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm here to deliver you guys a message today. This message is going to be a love message. So before we get into it, I just want to say, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. I've loved connecting with you guys. It makes me so happy. And all right, let's just get into it. I do want to take note. I paused my watch. I realized that it was running. And I paused it at 23, 22, 26, so those numbers could be significant for someone, as well as 44 or 444. I also decided to get a Gatorade Zero today, which I literally never do Gatorade Zeros. It's the Glacier Freeze, and I do believe this is a synchronicity for someone. Sorry. Butterfingers could also be a synchronicity. And I did have to start this message over. I was recording before, and I don't know what happened. My brain just kind of went like that. So I feel like for some of you, that may be your energy or this person's energy or kind of just the energy of the connection. So let's get into it. I just want to say, I think this is a message about union, and I think this is something that's been a long time coming. I feel like this is sort of an energy where, and again, I don't believe it's hot and cold necessarily, or I guess it's more so in and out. Not for all of you. I feel like for some of you it may be kind of like a steady stream, but I think for a lot of you, you've been in kind of like this waiting room or this waiting energy when it comes to this connection. I think for a lot of you, you've recognized the significance of this connection probably a lot sooner than your person has, or they're just kind of like avoiding it or whatever the case is. I do believe you're going to hear from them soon. I'm hearing communication. So I think, and honestly, I think that has to do with why I had to restart this message, because it was giving like throat chakra blockage. So there could be some sort of blockage in terms of communication. You may have been waiting on a message. I also feel like these are two stubborn energies. You're like, well, I'm not going to reach out to them. And they're like afraid to reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? I think there is like kind of this fear of rejection, which I think for a lot of you, you're going to be like, literally what? That makes no sense, because I've only ever made myself, you know, available to this person, or like made my feelings abundantly clear, like they know I'm into them. I think that their fear of rejection has less to do with you and just more to do with like their insecurities and like their previous like life experiences. I think they like you a lot. I think their higher self is coming through to say that. Also, deer could be significant. I don't know why, but I'm seeing like Bambi, like deer, Bambi. Disney could also be significant. For a lot of you, you could have a trip coming up. And I was sneezing so much before, so I don't know if some of you have been sneezing a lot or you just have allergies. I'm also a little itchy right here, which I said in my previous videos. So for some of you, this could be the same collective. I will say, I think, I don't know why, but I'm going like this. Maybe that makes sense. Since someone, I don't know if you cycle a lot, or is like a bicycle, or you do like Soul Cycle or something like that. But yeah, I think their higher self just is coming through to let you know that they're making, making my way downtown. And I feel like they are. Oh, and I smell the ganj. So for a lot of you, I think maybe you partake, or, you know, maybe they do. That's not for everybody. That is for a select group of you. And yeah, there's something also about peacock, which peacocks tend to like, I know when they're like impressing or trying to impress their mate, they do something with their like feathers, or like I don't know. I think that this person either brought that energy to the connection in the past, or they're bringing that energy to the connection again. I'm hearing festival season, so that could be significant, or like a carnival. Like I'm seeing fried Oreos. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. I'm also seeing a turtle, so a turtle could be significant. I'm thinking of Florida specifically because I know the turtles like to come out on the beach around this time of year, like the big turtles, so I don't know if that's significant. And I am hearing rainforest as well, so that could just be like indicative of like a tropical climate. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a B name: Brian, Bailey, or Baylor, Brennan, Brendan, Bish, Bianca, and then J name as well: Julia, Jeffrey, Jamal, Jeremiah, Justin. Oh, Chrissy and something K. Kalia. I don't know. But I don't want to spend too much time on the names. Yeah, essentially, I think that they are coming toward you. I think they're very slow moving, and I think it can be very frustrating. And yeah, I just would trust the process. Like, I would keep going about your life in the way that you have been. I don't know if you should reach out to them. I feel like that's really, like, it varies situation to situation. So if you guys want to know more, like I said, feel free to book a personal reading with me. We can kind of get into the nitty gritty of it. The number 17 could be significant. I am seeing August 17th as well as July 17th. I do believe that number 22, which actually is funny because I did say that before, is significant as well. So like February 22nd, May 22nd, April 22nd, or and then 1997, 1993, 1996, as well as 2004 and 2000, 2001. There's something else maybe 1995. I think maybe for some of you, you wear a lot of black and not a lot of color. And for some of you, it's the complete opposite. You wear a lot of color and not a lot of black. I'm also seeing neutrals in my head as well. Someone wears their hat backwards a lot. That's a very specific message for someone. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave that there. I will be back with there's that throat chakra blockage again. I will be back with more messages. I do believe this is a very beautiful energy, and I think they have a lot of love for you. I just feel like they're unable to express it at this point in time. And I think part of them is like they're, and I don't know how to explain this, like they want to be ready for this. Like they don't feel ready for this kind of love. And I feel like it's kind of like they're shooting themselves in the foot a little bit because like no one's ever going to be fully ready for something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to get their money in order. They're trying to get their emotions in order. Which is great. And it's such a green flag, which is why I'm like not discouraging you from waiting for this person. But I definitely feel like they kind of have to wake up and realize that like it's not going to all be perfect by the time that you guys are ready to come into union. Another thing, I'm also seeing a ticket, like an admissions ticket. Oh my God. And there's something else that I wanted to say. My God, Hello Kitty could be significant as well. Oh, there's something else. Again, there's that like, my brain is like, what? Oh my God, there was something else. JP could also be significant, or like LP, 777888. Jewelry, someone could be shopping for jewelry. Oh, and I just want to say, for a lot of you, like, no, for everyone, this is not a toxic person. This is not somebody who's been mean to you, who's, you know, I don't know, there's no negativity around this. This is a walking green flag. This is not somebody who's done you dirty. This is definitely not an ex who's been like an asshole. Like, this is not somebody who, you know, has other people on the side. Like, this is very much someone who's standing in their like divine, I don't know, I guess it could be divine feminine or masculine energy. But I think for a lot of you, like, they have to make the move, so it should be divine masculine energy. And that doesn't mean like a man. It means, you know, divine feminine energy is the receiver, and divine masculine energy is like the go-getter, like the chaser. So they need to be in a chasing energy. But yeah, so I just wanted to make that clear, because if you're thinking about somebody who's treated you poorly in the past, I'm going to make that very, very clear. This is not that person. This is not that person. And I would definitely use your discernment when listening to other tarot videos, because that should not be promoted at all. So, all right, on that serious note, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Rock and roll, my spiritual gangsters. I will be back with more. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated for you. I love to hear from you guys, and I'm sending you so much love.